Welcome to Learn with Cynthia. In today's video, we are going to be dividing fraction by a fraction. So we have two methods we're going to learn to divide fraction. So you might want to listen carefully and make a good choice of whichever method you want to make use of while dividing fraction. So the first method is called keep, switch, and flip. So what does that mean? So we have the first one says keep. So we are going to keep the first side of the fraction and then we switch. So the opposite or the inverse for division is multiplication. The third step is flip. So because we change the sign, so we need to flip our fraction. What does that mean? We flip, the denominator becomes the numerator, while the numerator becomes the denominator. Now we have a fraction, a multiplication fraction. We need to multiply the denominator and the numerator. So 2 multiplied by 4 is 8, and 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. So this is an improper fraction, and we always have to simplify or change our improper fraction to a mixed number. So how do we do that? 8 divided by 3, 3 goes into 8 2 times, and with a remainder of 2. Then our denominator stays the same. You might want to check our video on how to change improper to a mixed number. Going to example 2 on this same method, remember we have to keep our first fraction. The next step, we switch from division to multiplication, and then the third step, we are flipping. You flip your fraction, denominator move to a numerator, while numerator becomes the denominator. So here we go. 3 multiplied by 1 is 3, and 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. So we need to change our improper to a mixed number. So 2 goes into 3 one time, remainder 1 over 2. So let's check the next step. The next step is called cross multiply method. So to me, this is the easiest method. We need to cross multiply. So 1 multiplied by 5 is 5. You have your fraction line. 6 multiplied by 4 is 24. So this is a simplified fraction because 5 and 24 do not have a common factor. So this is our answer. The next example, 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. And then 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. We have a common factor, 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And then 6 divided by 2 is 3. Improper fraction. We need to turn it into a mixed number. 3 goes into 5 one time, remainder 2 over 3. So I want you to drop a comment on the comment section which of the method you think is pretty easy and you will love to try. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'm sure you now know how to divide fraction. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and drop a comment on the section for the next topic you want us to learn together. Bye!